Yo, yo. What's going on? What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get all set up over here. What's up, Moody? I see you already in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. I almost said Thanksgiving. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me get all set up. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me know what you dressed up for Halloween. If you did dress up, let me know. I actually dressed up for the first time in years. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Get ready for some college football. Followed up with some UFC this afternoon, this evening. The usual things apply. If you want to talk college football, we definitely can do that. If you want to talk UFC, we can do that. If you want to talk NBA, we can do that. If you want to talk NFL, it doesn't really matter. We can talk about it all. Y'all just let me know. Let me get dialed in over here. Let's see. All right. All right. But good to see you, Moody. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. Who's your squad Illinois got today? Let me look and see. Let me go to these Big Ten games. Oh, y'all got Rutgers. That's an easy one. But yeah, I'm gonna have the Texas Vandy game going. Also gonna have a few got the Ohio State game going as well. Shall we? Okay. So we got Texas Vandy up. We got Clemson, whomever they're playing up, Penn State, Ohio State. So yeah, we got a lot of games up and running this morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's locked in. Looks like Arch Manning's playing today. I know he was in a concussion protocol all week. I was very curious to see if he was going to play this week. Let's see. Let's go Illinois over Rutgers. I don't think you too worried about that one, Moody. All right, so Duke got Clemson, and these other games haven't started up yet. So, man, it's looking like a lot of people taking Texas over Vandy. I mean, I know Texas is at home, but man, they have not looked good all year, really. Definitely didn't look good in the last 2 weeks against Kentucky and Mississippi State as well. But we'll see how Arch plays today. We will see. Let's see here. All right, Duke Clemson just kicked off. So we should get going here pretty soon. Like I said earlier, hope everybody's doing well, locked in, enjoy some good old college football. Yo, it's wild seeing Clemson's 3-4. Coming into the season, preseason, they were like a top 5 team, 3-4. I've been seeing this whole thing about YouTube TV and ESPN, ABC, because I know a lot of people, especially a lot of people in the chat, been having talking about YouTube TV this year. How many? I wonder how many of y'all got caught up in that and what you doing going forward. Because I know I was seeing that everywhere online the last couple of days. And let me know who you like in this Texas Vandy game too. Let me know if you believe in Vandy, you think Vandy's for real, or you think Texas gonna get it done. Clemson already got a 3rd and 8. I don't know what's going wrong with Dabo at Clemson this year. It's kind of just the wheels have just fallen off for Clemson this year, which is wild. And that's a quick 3-and-out for Clemson. Vandy by 5. I think is Texas favored. I'm pretty sure Texas is favored though. Let me see where we at in here. Yeah, Texas is favored by 3.5. So I mean, I know they say home field's worth like 3 points in college football, but we're gonna see though. I mean, Vandy didn't look half bad when they went on the road to Bama. I mean, I know they lost, but they definitely played well. All right, here we go. We're about to kick off now. I feel like Pat McAfee takes his clothes off like every week on College Game Day. Diego Pavia. All right, Texas is receiving, so we're gonna get to see Arch. And then this other game I got going is Miami SMU. Miami's on the road against SMU. It's so crazy. Like before the season, this weekend was looking like it was gonna be one of the best weekends of the season, and it's just not that. Penn State falling off. All right, so UCF and Baylor's the other game I got going. Let's see what Arch can do. Coming on 11 personnel. Quick little bubble screen. Oh, get an explosive. Oh, that's a crib. It's a first play touchdown from Texas. That's how you need to start. Get it to your playmakers in space. You make one guy miss, and you take it to the house. What a way to start for Texas. Wow. What a start. That's how you start the game right there. I don't think Texas could have drawn it up any better than that. That's wild. First play, 75 yards. I definitely did not see this game starting like that. One missed tackle, all it takes in college football. Linebacker tries an arm tackle, he misses, and then the safety overruns it. House call. Watch this replay. Arm tackle, safety over. Actually, he didn't even overrun it. He just didn't get there. Wow. That's a tough start for Vandy. Let's see how they respond, though. It's looking like this Ohio State Penn State game is about to kick off. Diego Pavia, 69% completion percentage, 15 and 5. Not bad at all. Moody, you got Phil Rowe tonight. I can definitely see how Phil Rowe wins. I mean, I think he's got like a 9-10 inch reach advantage. I didn't pick him, but he's definitely a live dog. Michigan tried to get Diego before going all in on Bryce. Let's fucking go cross. Grimy, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. I appreciate it. I'm a believer in Underwood, though. I think he's going to end up being legit. He's got all the tools you need, all of them. Grimy, who y'all got this weekend? Let me know. Looks like Van. No, they're huddling. I thought Vandy was trying to go quick. Early 3rd and 2 right here for Vandy. They definitely need to pick this up. They don't need to get their defense right back on the field after giving up such a big play. Do you run it or do you try and pick this up through the air right here? Going with a little outside stretch. I think, yep, first down, Vandy. Purdue at home at 7 p.m. That should be an easy win, Grimy. I know you're not worried at all about that. Of course, you got to mix that in. Fuck Ohio. Of course, you got to mix that in. Hey, it is November, so I get it. It's that time of year, Grimy. I get it. All right, first down, Vandy. Oh, it's a fumble. Wow. Wow. Turnover from Vandy. Wow. This start couldn't get any worse for Vandy. Wow. Wow. What a start for Texas. What a start. Wow. Colin Simmons, what a play. Knocks the ball out, and I think he recovers it too. That's a hell of a play right there. If we beat OSU this year, I hope they fire Crime. Bro, Ryan Day is not going anywhere. Even if y'all beat Ohio State, Ryan Day is not going anywhere, bro. He won a national championship last year. He's definitely not getting fired. And of course, Texas runs a trick play right off the turnover, little reverse throwback screen, get an explosive, about a 13-yard gain. But yeah, I don't think there's any possible thing that can happen for Ryan. Well, I ain't gonna say anything, but anything between the lines on the field. Obviously, something can happen off the field, but yeah, I think Ryan Day's fine. You win a national championship, you're good. So he can stay. Actually, never mind. We beat him every year, so he can stay. I was wondering where you were going with that, Grimy. I was like, wouldn't you want him to stay there if y'all beat him all the time? Grimy, I got a question for you. Let's say you got a head coach, whomever it may be at Michigan. Y'all lose to Ohio State, but y'all win a national championship. Would you rather that, or would you rather y'all beat Ohio State and then y'all don't do anything else the rest of the year? So option one, y'all lose to Ohio State, but y'all win a championship. Or option B, y'all beat Ohio State, but y'all are just trash the rest of the year. Vandy has to force a field goal attempt right here. They cannot give up this third and 10 right here. How many years in a row? Let's say 3. Would you take 3 losses to Ohio State, but 3 national championships, or 3 wins over Ohio State, and y'all just go like 7-5 3 years in a row? One year I'll take the natty, but if it's a few years running, I can't take it. Bro, I get it. I get it, because you don't want to hit our mouths, man, for multiple years. I get it, brother. Trust me, I get it. All right, we got 3rd and 15 for Texas right here. Vandy's got to get off the. Oh, this looking like zero coverage right here. I don't know about this call. Nah, it's not zero coverage. They get a little bit of pressure, get Arch off his spot. Ooh, okay. Way to get the stop, Vandy. And Duke is up early 7-0 over Clemson. They wear their gear up here, and I have to retrain myself every time for I love it. That's a good rock. Did it? All right, so Texas goes up 10-0. This is a terrible start for Vandy. Terrible start. Looking like Ohio State's driving on Penn State right now. The guy at work was wearing his stupid Buckeye hat the other day, and I wanted to slap him. It's real, dog. The rivalry is real. Penn State just looks lifeless out here. It's looking like Ohio State just methodically marching it down the field. And Baylor's up 7-0 over Central Florida. I feel like the Georgia-Florida game doesn't have, like, it's not really being talked about too much this year. I think the big game is Oklahoma, Tennessee. I think the Dodgers gonna do, bro. That win they got last night is gonna give them so much momentum, and Mookie Betts finally like starting to swing it a little bit. They needed that big time because when he did that interview, I think after game 5, and he was like, yeah, like you could tell, bro, his confidence just wasn't there. But anything can happen in game 7, though. Anything can happen. When is games? Let me look it up. See when game 7 is. Oh, game 7's tonight. That pitcher Yamamoto is bro. 100% he's nasty, bro. It's mid-90s fastball with that split on the same plane. Nasty, bro. Nasty. Discipline index is going with the Jays. Of course you're going with the Jays. You're Canadian. The Drake curse is real, though. Where is game 7? Let me see. Game 7. Dodgers are favored by 1.5. Jays are picks and max. Should be a good game. The key with the starting pitching for me, Grimy, at game 7, which pitcher is getting ahead in counts early? Like which guys always 1-0. Because if you start getting behind the count early, that's not a good recipe because it's always going to come down to what type of performance you get from your starting pitcher. And Ohio State's on the board with a little RPO slant to Jeremiah Smith. I really like that you Savage kid from Toronto. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be Grimy. I'm gonna tell you something. So when you get a young kid coming up like that in a World Series, and there's just like not a lot of tape on them, and a lot of guys in your lineup haven't faced him, he has an advantage. Because like the hitters don't know what he likes to use against them. They don't have any experience against them. And unfortunately, it gives the pitcher a big time advantage. But yeah, he definitely been pitching his ass off. All right, let's see what Vandy can do. Deep shot. Nope, incomplete. LA starting Ohtani. Ohtani had been, I know whatever game that was, he gave up Vladdy got to him a little bit. Vladdy's been having a monster postseason. Second and long for Vandy's got to start doing some on offense. They can't keep just turning the ball over and giving the ball back to Texas so fast. That's a good play by Pavia. First down. Your Savage's splitter is one of the best I've seen. Yeah, not a lot of guys throw splitters because it puts a lot of stress on that elbow. So when you get guys that throw splits, it's just so hard to pick them up as a hitter. Miami SMU still 0-0. Boy, I never get tired of whooping on Penn State. And you shouldn't, Lazy. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I mean, I know you're doing well. Ohio State's winning. So I know you're doing well. Oh, Vandy just pops a big play, but we got a flag looking like that's coming back. Lazy, even though I hate your team, I like that you beat up on Pedophile State. It's a beautiful day to be a Buckeye. Oh, man. I can only imagine what this is going to be like Thanksgiving weekend. Because I know Lazy probably going to be in here. Grimy going to be in here during the game. So I can only imagine how crazy it's going to be. At least we got that in common, Grimy. Yeah, I think a lot of people want everybody to beat up on Penn State. Something you guys can bond over. Whoever would have thought it? Whoever would have thought it? Thanksgiving Lions got a big game too. Oh, of course, Graham. You know the Lions gonna be on TV for Thanksgiving. It's not right. All right, I see Clemson's got it inside the 5. Jay Beers, what's going on? Jay Beers, I gotta give you some apologies, brother. Your Cougs of BYU definitely shut me and a lot of people up by beating the Utes, man. Shout out to BYU, man. I think the only team standing between y'all and the playoffs is Texas Tech, right? If your Cougs can put it together, man, they're gonna be in a 12-team playoff. Jay Beers, I know you feeling good, brother. Hope you're doing well as always, brother. Uh-oh, explosive play for Vandy. First down. And Klinsman scores. They're kicking X point, knotted up with Duke 7-7. And Miami just scored to go up 7-0. BYU beat Utah, no shit. Bro, Grimy, it's a rivalry game, man. Anything can happen. Jay Beers, I gotta apologize, brother. I gotta apologize. Don't hold it against me, dog. I hope we're still cool, brother. I hope we're still cool. Oh, that's a good run right there by Vandy. 6-7 yard gain. That's nice on first down. What's the big upset we're gonna see today, people? I went to Dunkin' this morning for coffee, and they gave me a free bag of 50 the little donut holes. I'm gonna need an insulin shot, and ain't even diabetic, brother. Yes, you are. And hopefully, like when you come down from that sugar high, you don't just like pass out over there. We still cool. Cross all. Hey, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, Jay Beers. You always welcome over here, dog. You always welcome. All right, we got a 3rd and 1 right here for Vandy. It's got to be a run play. 6 guys in the box. Ooh, nice penetration by the D line. They reset the line of scrimmage. Defensive tackle made that play. It's 4th down. Well, we got a flag though. Might be a hold. Yep. Gonna be 3rd and 11 no. Vandy hadn't played like this all year with all these penalties. Utah's gonna bounce back against Cincy. I can see that, Grimy. I can definitely see that. Laugh my ass off. They said you want some free munchkins. So I was like, sure. And the bastard handed me a whole damn bag. Free is free. Hey, Grimy, bro, that tells me all I need to know about you, Grimy. Grimy said free is free. Hey, you my kind of dude, dog. Free 99, you can't beat it, dog. Free 99 is the best deal out there. Pavia throws it away. Texas gets the stop. I thought I was getting like a dozen at most. Speaking of the Big 12, any of you guys think Cincy wins? As a BYU fan, we need Cincy to lose, but I cannot and will not cheer for the Utes. I think that one's going to be a coin flip, Jay Beers, honestly. But Jay Beers, brother, y'all control y'all's own destiny, man. You win the Big 12, you're in the playoffs. You got nothing to worry about. Just control y'all's own destiny. Grimey's going with the Utes. Oh, wow. Oh, nice return by SMU. I thought he was going to take it to the house. Kicker makes the tackle. And Duke, looks like Duke just hit an explosive play. Oh, yeah, it's a busted coverage. So Duke's up 14-7. What is going on at Clemson? What is going on? Safety got his eyes in the backfield. Corner got his eyes in the backfield. Receivers were wide open on the RPO. Most likely grinding hard to play at Utah at night. It is. And then like Cincinnati might have some trouble slowing Utah's run game down with that 3-3-5. Because that's how Utah wants to play. Control the line of scrimmage, run the ball, mix in some play action, just slow the pace of the game down. And in that 3-3-5, it's tough. Tell me what y'all thinking in the Tennessee-Oklahoma game. What y'all thinking about that one? Let me see where that one's being played at, because if it's being played in Neyland, that's going to be a tough one for OU. Let's see. SEC. Oh, it's at Tennessee. That's going to be a rough one. That's going to be a rough one for OU. So, guys, let me know who's your upset pick today. Who gets upset today? Now, I'll give you a few options. Let's see. And don't say Vandy just because they're on right now, but it very well could be Vandy. Let's see. Let me go to the top 25. Man, Cincinnati's 7-1. Combat Sports wrap up so far about Brian Battle, Gable Steve. I did see them in DBX Thursday. Uriah Hall and Violent Bob Ross, aka Please Pena, both won a karate combat last night. South Carolina wins, Grammy. South Carolina had. Ooh, you really think they beat Ole Miss after we ripped their hearts out last weekend? That's gonna be tough. I think that loss to us is gonna hurt. It's gonna do some bad things to South Carolina, but we'll see though. But it's a good spot for them to get a win though. Yo, Vandy just cannot make tackles in space against Texas. I think Ringo just dislocated his finger. Yeah, he definitely dislocated that finger. Another receiver screen. They're just throwing it out there. Most impressive performance of the weekend was Montavious Ware in DBX. Kid is phenomenal. He could do some real damage in BKFC. I'm gonna have to go check him out, Lazy. I appreciate it. I know you always, got the pulse of things going on outside of the UFC. Fast hands, crisp techniques, hits like a brick. I like it. I like to hear that. Yo, Vandy so many missed tackles from Vandy right now. Texas ain't looking half bad today. Damn, Vandy, Texas isn't showing up on YouTube TV. Cheddarhead, what's good? Cheddarhead, you didn't hear about YouTube TV and ESPN, ABC? Like they were supposed to reach an agreement and they didn't reach an agreement. So a lot of people have dropped YouTube TV. That's why it's not coming up. All right, Texas going empty right here. J Beard, yes, Vandy's definitely getting work, bro. And it's just missed tackle after missed tackle. Yo, this is the best Arch Man has looked all year. Another missed tackle, another explosive play in the passing game. Texas doing anything they want to right now. I think the game's starting to slow down a little bit for Arch. Like he's taking what's right there instead of just holding on to the ball, trying to get the big play. Another missed tackle from Vandy. You get a 11-yard gain on first down. It's just chunk play after chunk play for Texas. Missed tackle, chunk play. Missed tackle, chunk play. Vandy hasn't even had a chance to get settled into the game yet. 7-yard gain on first down. They just expect us to buy all the TV service these days. That Cheddarhead, 100%, brother. Like I saw on Twitter that people were talking about why not just go back to cable? It's like cheaper than buying all these different subscriptions now. Like the whole point of the subscriptions was to save money, and now cable's like getting cheaper. I got Sunday ticket. Yeah, can't leave YouTube TV. I feel that I actually got a Sunday ticket when I upgraded my phone and Sunday ticket came with it. Texas inside the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. Yo, this is getting ugly. 16-10. Vandy is getting dealt with right now. Texas Tech needs to win against K-State in order for college game day to be in Lubbock next week. That's a trap game, Jay Beers, for Texas Tech. That is a big time trap game. Like, I'm not picking K-State because Avery Johnson hasn't looked that good this year, but that is a trap game. Manhattan, Kansas, kind of dead up there. That's a trap game for Texas Tech. I definitely did not pick K-State though. Clemson still down 14-7. Baylor's up 14-0 over Central Florida. Ohio State's up 7-0. They got the ball back driving now. So that's all we got going on currently in these games. I had 100 on Vandy +3. Oh, brother, I know you feeling bad about that one. Sheesh. Shutterhead, we've all been there, brother. We have all been there. Yo, this college football coaching carousel is gonna be crazy in December. I know one thing. Lane Kiffin's gonna be the highest paid coach in college football. Whether he stays at Ole Miss, goes to LSU, goes to Florida, he's gonna be the highest paid coach in college football. I hope he stays at Ole Miss though, because Lane Kiffin at LSU or Florida is a problem. Jay Beers, like, could they have started any worse? Like, I don't think there could have been a worse start. Maybe if Texas was up 21-0 instead of 17-0, but they literally just have not shown up at all this first quarter. I can't stand Kiffin. He should stay at Ole Miss. Yeah, I think he should stay too. Because, bro, he would be a nightmare in the SEC at LSU or Florida. Nightmare. And Duke is almost in the red zone again on Clemson. Although you saw Kurt Signetti sign a $90 million extension at Indiana, that's correct. Bro, Indiana was like, nah, we having some success in football. Yeah, we're going to pony up these funds real quick. And Jay Beer is like, what a lot of people don't realize, like, I know that's a crazy amount of money, but I'm willing to bet you Indiana probably will make that money back in a year because more people are going to go to school there. They're going to be able to charge more for tickets. They're going to sell out games. The city going to make more money. Like when your college football program is winning, the coach is probably the best investment you can make. Vanderbilt's got to respond. They got to respond. They got to put a solid drive together. Play action on first down, roll out. There's an explosive on first down. I'm curious to see, though, where James Franklin ends up because I do think he's going to get a job. I can see him go to like Virginia Tech, maybe. I actually think Virginia Tech would be a really good spot for James Franklin. And Duke scores again on Clemson. Sheesh. Man, Clemson has just fallen off so bad. I went to Indiana versus UCLA last year. Indiana won by 40. I thought it was just because UCLA was trash. Nah, bro. Like they did work in the transfer portal. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but the coaching staff at Alabama I can't remember what year it was specifically, probably was the greatest coaching staff ever, bro. So Nick Saban was the head coach, Lane Kiffin was the OC, Kirby Smart was the DC, Mario Cristobal was the offensive coordinator, Billy Napier was the receivers coach, Kurt Signetti was on the staff, Tosh Lapui was, I think, like linebackers coach. Like the staff was just crazy. And that's the end of the first quarter. 17-0, Texas. I don't think anybody saw this game starting out like this. Texas just going up and down the field on Vandy. Eric Dickerson's at the Miami SMU game. Lane, it's great to see you. I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you, Lane. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you back. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Hope you enjoying. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. Hope you enjoying some college football this morning before we get some UFC this evening. Let's see here. Okay. Who you got for Georgia versus Florida? I think Florida's going to make that game a lot tougher than what people think. Because I feel like in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, as it's called, that the team that usually comes in wounded in that game is usually one that plays well. And for whatever reason, I feel like Florida always plays Georgia tough. And losing Napier might give Florida the jolt they need, might give them a little bit of a spark. And I actually think it's a really good matchup for Florida. But I'm going to go with Georgia, though. I just think Florida just kind of being all over the place, haven't been too consistent this year. Obviously, losing Napier sucks, but who knows? It could definitely be the spark Florida needs. So I think that's going to be an entertaining game, but Florida going to have to start fast in that game. Kind of like what's going on in this Texas Vandy game. I think if Florida gets off to a start like that, it's going to make that game a lot of fun. But I'm definitely going to be tuned in for it, though. But Florida could definitely shock the world in that one, for sure. Oh, wow. 2nd and 2, and you get a TFL like -6? Sheesh. Baylor hits a field goal. They go up 17-0 over Central Florida. Texas's defense is really just hadn't given Vandy anything. So we got 3rd and 6 right here for Vandy. It's probably 4-down territory already. They're at the 35. Slant, 1st down for Vandy. I appreciate it, Jay Beers. I appreciate it, brother. Good looking out. And then Texas gets a TFL on 1st down. Man, that defensive line, that front seven is flying to the ball for Texas right now. Flying to the ball. Yeah, I think Vandy's gonna have to run like some split zone, like these stretch outside zones. Duo gonna be tough to do against Texas. Dump it off in the flat. Running back can't make the linebacker miss. Tackle at the line of scrimmage. Great defense. Great defense by Texas right there. See, Ohio State's up 10-0 on Penn State. It's going to be 3rd and long right here for Vandy. Third and 10. And Pavia goes down at the line of scrimmage. We'll have to settle for a field goal. Yo, this Texas defense just playing like with their hair on fire today. Like you can tell they're just making Pavia very uncomfortable. And the field goal is good for Vandy. So they've cut into the lead. 17-3. What's the score of Army Air Force? Give me 1 second here, brother. It's 7-3 Army in that game. What the fuck? I can't even watch it on ESPN Plus. I'm gonna lose my mind. Cheddarhead, bro. That's terrible, dude. Go ahead, check out Stream East or Crack Streams or something. Because I definitely got it going on ESPN Plus. That's how I'm watching it. I know one thing. SMU is hanging around with Miami. It's just 7-0 Miami over here. Yeah, I definitely know you losing your mind over there. You can't get your games on, brother. That's why I make sure I'm all set up pregame. Because I would be pissed. All right, we got 3rd and 8 right here for SMU against Miami. At Miami, it looks like they're 42. False start. Oh, they didn't call it first. Oh, he dropped it. Wow. SMU receiver drops a first down. Can't pull the upset doing that, bro. You gotta make that catch. It was a good route, good throw, put it right on his chest, just dropped it. Oh, fumble in a Clemson game, but they look like they got it back. All right, so SMU is going for a 54-yard field goal. Dan got enough leg? Nope, off the crossbar. Oh, that's a tough penalty by SMU right there. They're out of field goal range now. Got to go for it. Yep, SMU is going to punt it now. Vandy's got to get a 3 and out. Vandy's got to get off the field. Man, all these missed tackles. They were just talking about it on this game. That's got to be a hold. Got to be a hold. Offside, Vandy. I'll take that. Can't have all these mistakes, Vandy, on the road. Nice explosive run for Texas. First down. Nice run by Wisner right here. Little split zone. Opens the cutback lane and it gets creased. Perfect play call by Texas right here. Blitz, and they do a little misdirection screen to the running back. Big play. Sark is in his bag right now. Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind you, Cheddarhead. I'm about to see it now, though. Little toss sweep into the boundary. Okay. Clemson just scored too. So it's 21-14 Duke over Clemson. Penn State just scored. So it's 10-7 in that with Ohio State. Got some competitive games so far. Cheddarhead, it's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm streaming that one on I think I'm using Streamy, so I'm a little behind on that one. But the ESPN games, I'm up to speed though. Man, that's a nice little comeback right there from Arch. Nice throw. Nice deep comeback. And now Texas inside the 5. Receiver just got blown up though. Little bunch, toss sweep, touchdown, Texas. 24-3. Man, they are running Vanderbilt out of the building. SMU scores to tie it up with Miami. Okay. Man, it's a rough start right here. All right, so we got a tie ball game in the SMU Miami game. Watch the replay. Oh yeah, busting coverage. And Baylor's up big on Central Florida, up 17-0. I might turn this game off. Oh wow, what a run. Duke is 4-3. I gotta say one thing though, NIL has definitely leveled the playing field. Like it feels like each week these games are so competitive. Like all the talent's just so spread out nowadays. I forgot Tom Allen was the defense coordinator at Clemson now. Duke's got a 3rd and long. And Clemson gets a sack on 3rd down. SMU kicks it off. And what is the return guy doing from Miami? He catches the ball and runs out of bounds. Man, Texas is getting some injuries. Starting safety out, now the backup safety's out. See what Vandy's gonna do. Man, that freshman receiver from Miami is good. I can't think of his name. Tony, I think's his last name, number 10. Boy can play. Okay, first down, Vandy. Okay, get an explosive on first down. That's what you need. I think Vandy needs to pick up the tempo a little bit, get a little change of pace on offense. I know it's not their game, but they gotta. Chrissy, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Olin, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you and Miss Mary are doing very well, Olin. Solid little gain on second down. That makes a third and short for Vandy. Just sent you a video shadow boxing this Wario from yesterday. I'll definitely check. I'll check that out halftime, Olin. Nice little pass to the flat for Vandy. Pick up the third and 2. It's the first of the month. Ain't nothing good going on but the rent. Yeah, I literally paid mine right before I came on. I definitely can relate to that. And yes, I did the Wario sounds. I already know you did, Olin. I 100% already knew that. We're packing about to hop in the car, drive to LA, watch our boy Ian Juice Miller get the dub. Yo, Olin, that's what's going on, bro. That's right. That's right. You did mention that. I'm sure y'all gonna have a wonderful time there, brother. First down, Vandy. There you go. Chrissy is real out here. It'll be on Fight Pass. I'll definitely have that going, Olin. I'll definitely put it on. And free on Lights Out. That's right. That's Sean Merriman's organization. I've heard of that. I haven't checked it out before though, but I'll definitely put it on Fight Pass though for sure. It's not a bad drive by Vandy right here. If they get points, they're still in the game. If they can, I mean, they need 6, honestly. Third and 8 right here for Vandy. It's gonna be tough to pick up right here. With the Know Your Trip and nephew's trick or treating here, I got 4 costumes out of it Halloween and 4 more. Bro, I know that's right up your alley, Olin. 100%. Vandy might have to go for this on 4th down. They might have to go for this. And Ohio State's up 17-7 over Penn State. Clemson's got it inside, well, on the 10-yard line, 2nd and 3 going in. Man, this Miami SMU game is looking like it's pretty competitive right here. Man was looking for the ball like Willie Mays right there. All right, Clemson's got 1st and goal, and they run it in. So, all right, we got a tie ball game in the Duke Clemson game. Excited for the fights today? Brother, of course. You know I'm looking forward to the fights. Olin, what do you think about the fights tonight? What do you think about this little Apex card we got tonight? Let's see. Ohio State's up 17-7. Any solid picks? 1 second. Let me pull up the card real quick and go through everything. All right, so let's see. So Some decent underdogs I like. I like Carnelosi as a dog. I think Phil Rowe isn't a bad dog. I didn't take him, but a 10-inch reach advantage is crazy. So I think Caitlin Vieira might be a live dog. She's a plus 145. The Kwamba Changho Lee fight, that's virtually a pick 'em. And then the Yadier Del Valle, I went with him. I picked him over Delgarian as a dog. I think Wells is a live dog in the Garimbo fight. And obviously Onama is a good dog too. Phil Rose, my dog. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was considering it because, I mean, a 10-inch reach advantage is crazy, Olin. Crazy. One of the better, more slept on Apex cards of 2025. Nice 4th down conversion by Vandy right there. That's a big play because they definitely got to get points bad right here. Keep it a 2-possession game going in the half. They got to get some points right here. Not points. They need a touchdown right here, honestly. Man, another sack for Texas. Miss Mary saved my ass again yesterday. Parked outside the nephews yesterday. Did you get your dog picks? Look before we get out of the car, please. Brother, I'm like that every weekend, every week, dog. I get so close to missing out on my picks. And of course, McDane has my same exact picks, of course. All right, let's see what Vandy can do. 2nd and 17. Man, Texas is heating up Vandy. They're like blitzing a lot now. I think Vandy might need a timeout right here. Why are they just letting the clock run? It's 3rd down, too. I don't know about this decision. Texas takes a timeout. Interesting. 17 seconds left before half. I think Vandy should have took a timeout right at the end of the previous play. Miami's got it at midfield against SMU. Duke and Clemson are tied at 21-21. A little under 5 minutes left before halftime. Miami SMU's tied at 7-7. A little over 3 minutes left before halftime. So we got some solid games going on right now, some solid ones. Carnelosi's a solid dog pick too. Yeah, I was surprised she was an underdog for real. Because I feel like Allen Carr just has no gas tank at all. But we'll see. It's first fight on the card too. Uh-oh, explosive play by Clemson. Nice little run right there. Hey, Olin, how jacked is Carnelossi, by the way? Like I know those testosterone levels gotta be super high for a woman, bro. That jawline and then that muscle definition. Carnelossi is juiced to the gill. Well, I'm not gonna say she's juiced, but she ripped though. Vandy with the touchdown. Okay. Vandy's not going away peacefully into that good night. They're gonna make it a game. I see you, Vandy. Way to respond. That's what's up. Let me see. Let me see how they do it. Third and 10, they go empty. Texas. Oh, it goes right up the seam. Safety misses a tackle, touchdown. Wow. Wow. Vandy needed that badly. Badly. That might come back to make this game kind of interesting later in the game. Third and 10, they pick up a touchdown right there. That's huge. Right up the seam, too. Texas blitz off the edge. Pavia sees it. Broken tackle, touchdown. That's good eyes by Diego Pavia right there. Find that receiver going right up the seam and then just drill that throw in there. Okay, Penn State. Can you get some more points before halftime? It's 17-7. If you can get 7 right here, you'll definitely make this interesting. I think Texas will probably take a knee, take it into halftime, up 14. I think Vandy is very fortunate to only be down 14 points going into halftime. Very fortunate. I'll probably just hand this off. No, they're going to throw the ball. Take a timeout, 3 seconds off. They can throw a Hail Mary from here. Man, another receiver's hurt from Texas. Oh, nice little shovel pass from Penn State. They get it down to the 1 with 23 seconds left. Okay, Penn State. Go ahead and make it interesting, Penn State. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a Hail Mary right here from Texas with 3 seconds left. Vandy calls a timeout right before the final play. Clemson's got the ball again, driving on Duke. See what we got on this Hail Mary right here. And Arch throws it out of the end zone. Threw it over 50 yards in the air, though. And that's halftime of the game. Ooh, Penn State scores and make it 14-17 against Ohio State. Oh, we get another untimed down. Texas will get another shot of the Hail Mary. I bet Arch doesn't throw this out of the back of the end zone. Another Hail Mary attempt right here. Incomplete pass. All right, cool. Man, I don't think anybody would have guessed Ohio State would only be up 3 against Penn State at home. Clemson's trying to punch it in before halftime. They're second and goal inside the 10. Miami SMU is still tied at 7-7. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. SMU. Oh, you can't take a sack right there, bro. Miami's gonna have a chance to get points before halftime. And Clemson punches it in. West Virginia versus Houston. Man, I might have to put that game on. It's 21-21. Twenty-eight 21. Clemson just took the lead. Baylor's up 20-0. Man, UCF, are you gonna do something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we might have a big return right here in this Miami game. He might go to the crib. Man, that freshman receiver from Miami is the truth. Got it inside the 10 with 49 seconds left. That's a big return right there. Big return. He's definitely one of the best freshmen in America. Looking like Duke's trying to drive, get some points right before half against Clemson, or try to see if they can tie it up or cut the lead a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see if Miami can cash it in right here. Second and goal from the 9. All right, they complete a pass, get it down to the 5. Oh, wow. Baylor with the fumble right there. Look like that might be a tuck rule. You don't really see that too often in in college football. Ooh, Arizona State, Iowa State. That's gonna be a sneaky good game, probably in the Big 12. I'm sure that's got some meaning right there. Oh, wow, that's a terrible thrown ball by the Duke quarterback right there. I'm putting 10 on the Blue Jays and field row. That's not a bad. What would you win, Moody, if those both hit? What would you win? Let's see if Miami can cash it in with 15 seconds left, 3rd and goal. Oh, he had it, but the DB broke it up. Nice play on the ball right there. All right, Miami's gonna kick the field goal with 10 seconds left. I don't know. I'm giving my bets to my cousin, so I don't know. That's probably. I mean, you probably gonna make some good money on that because I know the Blue Jays are dogs, and I know Phil Rose are underdogs. So it's probably giving you some really good odds right there. But we're gonna see what Otani can do in Game 7, though. He's the gamble. I just sent him the money to place the bet. Well, good luck, brother. Good luck. Oh, wow. Big man interception in the South Florida Baylor game. Miami hits the field goal, so they go up 10-7. All right, we got 18 seconds left in this Duke Clemson game before halftime. Yeah, that's definitely pass interference on Clemson right there. Illinois up's 21-6. Yeah, well, I don't think you were expecting a very competitive game against Rutgers there, brother. Oh, Duke takes a shot. Touchdown, Duke. Wow. They tie it up right before halftime. Wow. Looked like they went right down the middle of the field against cover 2. And it looked like the receiver outran the backer, who's the middle read. Let me see the replay real quick. All right, let's see this replay real quick. In this Duke Clemson game. Let's see. Ah, he ran right by the safety. It was cover 2. Just ran right by him. They ran like an inverted cover 2 look. The boundary safety ended up being the middle read, and the receiver just runs right by him. Right by him. It's a bad play by the safety right there. All right. I'm gonna take a quick little break and I will be right back. If you guys and gals want to take a little break as well, it's all good. And I will be back shortly. Let's see here. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect timing. Second half about to start. I promise that wasn't by design. Whew, that's hot. All right. Let's get back to that. All right. 14-point game, and Vandy is getting the ball at the start of third quarter. Get it out to about the 33. Solid return. How we feeling about the game so far? The early games. How we feeling? I think the surprise so far is how poorly Vandy has played in this game with Texas. Penn State only being down 3 points to Ohio State at the shoe. Let's see what adjustments Vanderbilt's going to make at halftime. Oh, drop it on first down. You can't have that, brother. Man, Houston, West Virginia is tied up at 21-21. That's got to be a hold. Got to be a hold on Vandy. I guess they didn't call it. Colin Simmons got held badly on that play. Like he beat the right tackle. He beat him instantly off the edge. But Eli Sowers got to catch that ball, though. That's a big time play you got to make right there. Yeah, he jumped when he didn't even have to jump. Now we got 3rd and long for Vandy. This is where they cannot be if they want to be successful. Oh, that's going to be offsides by Texas. That'll make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5 now. Now watch Ohio State comes out and just absolutely blows the doors off Penn State now. Ohio State just hit a deep pass. I'm telling you, they about to blow the doors off Penn State in the second half. Diego Pavia gets dropped. Oh, that's going to be a hold, too. Yeah. Ohio State going to just run away from Penn State now. Yo, the way Texas is rushing Pavia is very well, because I mean the edge rushers are getting upfield and they're doing some games on the interior, and the guy that's coming around on the route is just Pavia's walking right into his lap when he steps up and then wants to take off. Some good defense by Texas. Don't you hate it when you're drinking something hot and you just get a smidge too much and it just burns everything? Oh, I just did that. Nothing like burning the mouth. Oh. Let's see what you do, Texas. Can you keep the momentum going? Not a bad run on first down. And Ohio State comes down and scores a touchdown just that quick in the third. That's why I hate hot coffee, brother. I'm drinking. I got some tea, dude, for just a little scratchy, and then, being on the stream and having to talk so much. And I'm just one of those people, man. I'm stubborn. I'm like, I'll be all right with something hot. That's a nice throw by Arch right there. Stood tall in the pocket, and then I think it's a dig right here. I think there's going to be a deep dig, and it's a dig. Perfect throw. Nice run D by Vandy right there. Arch hasn't played bad at all today. He's definitely improving. That's one thing you can see in him. He is definitely improving. And you can tell he's starting to recognize where the ball has to go based on what you see pre-snap now. He looks much more decisive when he makes throws now. He had happy feet beginning of the year. You can tell he's starting to calm down, coming to his own a little bit. Nice sail route right there. Yeah, Sark knowing that Vandy's not going to play any man-to-man coverage. He just calling up all these zone beaters. Just floods the zone. Nice sail concept right there. Yeah, Arch got it going. Now he's in a rhythm. Started 2 of 5 and has gone 14 of 15 since. Yeah, he's starting to come into his own for real. Starting to trust his eyes. Oh, he missed that dig though. A little high on that dig. But that's where the ball's got to go though. Just a little too high. It's a tough throw. You got to get it over that backer underneath the safety right there. It's a tough throw, but he can make that. All right, looks like Vandy's got a blitz coming right here. Yep, here they come. Nobody peeled. Oh, I was about to say nobody peeled off with the running back, but a guy peeled off and then left the tight end. Arch is cooking a little bit. Arch starting to see where all the pressure coming from now. Nice tackle right there. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Stream kind of stopped on me. Ooh, play action. Ah, they left him wide open. Touchdown, Texas. That's a good drive. Really good drive. I think we're seeing the growth in Arch Manning right before our eyes. Because this Arch Manning right here gonna win a lot of games right here. That was a very nice drive. Game's starting to slow down for him a little bit. Man, all the Baylor fans leaving the game already. And I think this Duke Clemson second half about to start up. This game needs to hurry up, bro. 100%. 100%. We ain't got too much longer to wait for the UFC pops off. Speaking of which, I need to go on Tapology and put my picks in. Let's see real quick. Or have I already entered them? Let's see. All right. Let's see, expand all. All right. Alan Carr, Carnelosi. I went with Alan Carr by decision. Phil Rowe, Siaquan Quo. I went with Cole by finish. I don't feel too good about that one though. That 10-inch reach makes me nervous. Alice Arderlene over Montserrat Ruiz. I'll take the over in that. I'm going to go at Norma Damon over Ketlin Vieira. I'm going to take Dante Johnson over Cedriquis Dumas. I'm going to go by finishing that. Let's see here. Timmy Kwama versus Chang Ho Lee. I think this is going to be one of the more competitive fights. I'm going with Chang Ho Lee in that one. I think that's going to be a really fun fight, though. Billy Ellen Connor versus Kevin Christensen. Christian making his UFC debut. Ellen Connor got that first UFC win. I think he'll keep it going. Let's see. Nascimento versus Cody Durden. Cody Durden, 1 of 4 in his last 5 fights. I'm definitely going Nascimento. I'm gonna go Nascimento by submission. Radke against Daniel Frunze. Give me Radke. Ooh, that's another good one. Isaac Dulgarian versus Yadier Del Valle. I'm going with the underdog here. Got to take some underdogs. Jeremiah Wells, Garimbo. I think Wells has a chance. I think it's a good fight for Wells, so I'm going with Garimbo. Ante Delia taking him over Waldo Cortez Acosta. And then the main event, I'm going with Steve Garcia over David Onama. I'm not too confident in that one, though. I do like Onama. I think we're going to get a finish in this one. I think both those guys are explosive and can finish the fights. All these games are slow for some. It's just that time of year, it's the weather's starting to cool down a little bit. Guys are tired, fatigued a little bit, more penalties. I think that's what that is, Moody. But man, they're up 21 on Vandy. Okay, SMU's about to go up, trying to take the lead on Miami right now. Okay. Let's see if SMU can get in the end zone. The Clemson Duke game is tied 28-28. I think Vandy's going to have to get out of the way they play. I don't think they're going to be able to just run the ball so much, being down 21 in the second half. SMU takes the lead against Miami. Okay, now. Oh, wow. What a face mask right there. Okay, now SMU. Do we think SMU can pull this upset of Miami off? Y'all think they pull it off or no? Pavia with a little midline read right here, picks up a first down. Let's see what we got right here. Ohio State's up 10, 14-24. Mm-mm-mm. So decent drive right here by Vandy. They need points badly, badly. Deep shot. Nope, missed it. Had it too. Yeah, that's a bad miss. Mm. Vanderbilt shooting themselves in the foot now, getting a penalty. Can't have that on the road. Man, this Miami SMU game is gonna get interesting. So they got 2nd and 15 right here for Vandy. Checks it down. It'll be about 3rd and 9. Third and 8. Miami's driving. 1st and 10 around midfield. Down 4 to SMU. Big time throw by Carson Beck right there. Pavia. Sack. That's a big sack, too. Yeah, this Texas defense playing inspired today. This D line is truly just taking over the game for real. And he missed the field goal, too. What's the temperature? Well, right now it's 63. But I was up early today and I was out and about and it was pretty cold. I think when I was out this morning, it was in like the 40s. The sun's starting to come out now. The sun was not out earlier, bro. All right, Miami is inside the 5 now. They're trying to take the lead. I think that's going to end up being the best game of the day, or of the first, the early games anyway. Play action, touchdown, Miami. It's a nice response by Miami right there. Man, he missed that kick badly too. Moody, what fight you looking forward to the most tonight outside of the main event? Because I feel like that's kind of obvious. Give me a fight on the prelims and a fight on the main card. The Phil Rowe fight, yeah, because I know you said you got a wager on that one, so I know you definitely want Rowe to put. And then Bulgarian, good choices. I feel like that Bulgarian fight's a coin flip for me. Clemson just took the lead over Duke, and now Duke runs the kickoff back. Wow, tie ball game. Looking like that's going to be another good one. Duke responds, returning the ensuing kickoff back to the house. Yeah, Texas about to start taking the air out of the ball now. Or not. I need to get to running the ball rather. Start eating up some clock. Yeah, Texas has no run game. Blitz. Arch goes deep, overshots it. It's gonna be a pass interference though, or a defensive holding. One of the two. Pass interference. So the kick returner in the SMU game catches it about 9 yards deep in the end zone. The up back is telling him to take a knee, and the guy brings it out anyway and gets it to like the 10. Coach is going off on him right now. Nice cutback by Wisner right there. That's a nice run. This is what Texas need. They start getting that running game going. Start eating up some clock. TFL from Vandy. That's what they needed. Yeah, this Vandy defense has not played well at all today. Giving up 360 total yards. Check down from Arch. Wisner gets it about a yard short. Did you watch Power Slap? Nah, brother, I did not watch Power Slap. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I watched their first event, and that was the last thing I saw. I mean, like I'll see some clips on social media here and there, but I don't really watch Power Slap for real. Action Jackson, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as always. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying some football before UFC Vegas 110. Hope you had a good Halloween too. That shit was dope. What happened? Got an interception in the Baylor game. It's funny to me, whatever dumb people want to do for money. I get it. Hey, I saw that Gable Stevenson dirty. Yeah, I saw that knockout too, Action Jackson. It was dirty too. And I don't know if you caught on to this, but his celebration dance was I think Arthur Jones's, John Jones's brother that passed away. So somebody pointed that out on social media. I saw that. I thought it was cool. Dude got a crispy, bro, and is athletic, crazy athletic. Did you see him jump over the ring after the fight, bro? That uppercut was quick too. The first time I saw it, I missed it. Like I didn't even see it. It happened so fast. What about what? Oh shit, I didn't know. Yeah, bro. For real. Like it was dope. I think I saw it on I think I might have saw it on social media, but somebody had a clip where in the first clip they show Arthur Jones doing a celebrating like that. And then Gable Stevenson, when he knocked out, when he got the knockout, rather, he did it. Gable Stevenson might be a problem too at heavyweight, being that athletic with the wrestling, and he got some power in his hands too. Might be a problem. I personally think who he should be training with is DC though, because I think that's whose style he should end up emulating in MMA. Just like that forward pressure, grind it out, get in your face. Because I think he's going to be a little bit undersized at heavyweight. Not undersized, but I don't think he's going to be the bigger guy in many of his. Because I think Gable Stevenson, what, 6'2", 6'3"? Let's see. Gable Stevenson height. He's 6'1". So he's going to be a short, stocky heavyweight. I think he needs to. I mean, he can't do it now. He's been training with John Jones. There's no going and training with DC now. That ship has sailed. But that's whose style I think he needs to try and emulate a little bit. Action Jackson, what fights you looking forward to tonight outside of the main event? All right, got my picks on Tapology. Sorry, we got some technical difficulties. It wouldn't be right without some technical difficulties going on over here. Jeez, never fails, I tell you. Freaking camera went out. But we're all good. We should be all good now. Should be. Ante, Delija, and Waldo. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good one. Who you going with in that one, Action Jackson? It's the end of the third quarter. One more quarter. Then we got an hour and a half before UFC kicks off. Yeah, that's who I'm going with too. You thinking finish or decision? Let me know. Let me see what I'll end up going with. Let's see. View picks. Did I go by finish? Waldo's gonna get beat up in ragdoll. I think Waldo is gonna make it interesting just because his boxing isn't terrible, and he's not too reckless on the feet. I think Ante can get I think he'll get like a second round finish. That's what I'm thinking. Chin is the only issue with Waldo. Don't get knockouts like that. True. You are not wrong. Let's see. All right. Had to go update my topology pick. Actually, let me go look at Waldo's last 5 fights. I'm curious about that real quick. Let's see. All right, so lost by decision to Sergey Pavlovich, beat Sergey Spivak, beat Ryan Spann, beat Robelis Despain. So his best win is Sergey Spivak. Yeah, that is his best win. He fraud checked Robelis Despain though. And then Ante just got Marcin Tybura out of there in no time in the first round in their fight. And I like Ante's boxing. Like it looked like he throws really good straight shots. Cortez Acosta for me, for some reason, like he really likes his left hook. So I think straight shots, you can definitely get him. Action Jackson, who you like in the main event? You going Onama or Garcia? Because that's definitely a coin flip fight for me. Ooh, almost got an interception by Texas right there. I think this game might be done. I don't think Vandy's got 24 points in him in the fourth quarter. I think that's asking too much. Garcia by decision, Moody? I think we get a finish in the main event. Whoever wins, I think we get a finish. Yeah, I don't think that fight goes over 2.5, the main event. Because I think both guys are not afraid to mix it up. I think Garcia is a bit more reckless than Onama is, but Onama can definitely get hit too. Onama by KO. I see you, Action Jackson. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Nice throw by Pavia right there. Uh Action Jackson, we gotta throw the arrows in there. Oh, that's painful, dog. That's painful. Not when Onama did it, but the originator of it, bro. I was when Izzy knocked out Alex at 287, bro, I was hurt. I was hurt. Yeah, I think this Vandy game is done. How we feeling about UFC 322? Jack and Islam. Because when that fight first got announced, I was thinking Islam, but as I'm getting closer to the fight, I'm thinking more and more about JDM. I'm curious to see how Islam's strength plays at 170. Because we know Islam he grapples, but it's more with the body locks and then the clinch. Pavia flushes out. Touchdown. That's a tough penalty because they got to go for two. I wonder what this is going to be. It's definitely going to be on Diego Pavia. Mm. Little under an hour and 15 minutes until UFC Vegas 110. All right, those gonna offset. Offsetting penalties. Let's see if Vandy picks this up. You got it. They got to kick an onside kick too, though, because they're still gonna be down 2 possessions. They're under center right here. I don't know about this play call. Nope, incomplete. All right, SMU, what you gonna do? 1st and 10 against Miami, down 3. Let me check these scores real quick. See if we got any good updates. Let's see. All right. Ohio State's opened it up like I figured. West Virginia's up 3 on Houston. That would be a upset because West Virginia's been having a rough year. Let's see. SMU's down 3 to Miami. Moody, I see Illinois is up 35-6. Arizona State, Iowa State is 17-16 at half. That's a good one. Duke picks up a first down against Clemson. All right, SMU's kicking a time field goal here. Oh, this should be a make pretty much in the middle of the field. Drills it. Tie ball game. 17-17. Mm. Man, Duke is playing well today. It's first down. Florida, Georgia next. The world's largest outdoor cocktail party. It's a nice rivalry. Ohio State's up 38-14 now. Texas trying to run the ball, but they do not do that well. Oh, nice run by Wisner right there. Let me pull up UFC 322 real quick. Let's see events. UFC 322. Because I know that card is low key stacked. Let's see. Valentina Shevchenko versus Whaley. I've been looking forward to that. Leon Edwards, Carlos Prates. That's going to be a lot of fun. Bo Nickel, Rodolfo Vieira. That's an interesting matchup. Sean Brady, Michael Morales. That's a phenomenal fight. Aaron Blanchfield, Tracy Cortez. Angela Hill, Fatima Klein. Gerald Mearshart, Kyle Dawkins. It kind of starts to fall off a good amount. Roman Kopylov, Gregory Rodriguez. That's a banger. But Neil Dariush, BSD. Bro, this card is Malcolm Wellmaker on there. Yo, that's a solid card right there. UFC 322. That's a hey, Action Jackson. I was just going through it. I'm like, hold on, there's more? There's more? Bro, that card is phenomenal. Benil Dariush, BSD, Roman Kopylov, Gregory Rodriguez. Those are two bangers. Then Brady Morales, banger. Leon Edwards, Carlos Prates. That's going to be good. And then, man, I like that card. I like that card a lot. Action Jackson, who you got? Who you got in Islam JDM? Who you got? And I need to know why you're picking the winner, too. I definitely got to hear who you taking and why. Yeah, this game is a wrap. First down, that's going to take another 2 minutes off the clock. Ooh, Texas going to Georgia in 2 weeks. That's going to be a phenomenal game. The way Texas played today, they get a bye. Well, I don't know if they get a bye, but yeah, they do get a bye, and then they go to Georgia. Hey, that's going to be a phenomenal matchup in 2 weeks. One hour into UFC Vegas 110 till we get some fighting out here. I'm looking forward to it. Duke ties the game up with Clemson. Touchdown, Texas. Jeez. Let me see the replay. Let's see if he caught that. I don't know. It was looking like it was moving a little bit when I saw it. Let's see. Nah, that's incomplete. That's incomplete. Makachev by submission. JDM's deficiencies from the past will come back to haunt him in that match. I can see that. I can see that. But my thing is, man, JDM is going to have a lot of time with Craig Jones and Volk too. I mean, you know, in the Islam Volk first fight, Volk defended mostly everything on the ground Islam had. Like I remember I can't remember which round it was in the Volk Islam fight one where he was kind of like doing this. He was doing this to the crowd, and then Islam got his back like in an instant. I think it may have been like round 2 or round 4. But I think JDM's grappling is going to hold up better than what a lot of people realize. Like, I think this is going to be Islam's toughest fight. Just because the difference in strength and size. Like, I know JDM isn't a super tall welterweight, but he's definitely going to be the bigger guy. And Islam's a really big lightweight. It's going to be fun for sure. Oh, wow. Clemson throws a little tunnel screen, and Buddy is like to the crib. Boy, got some jets. Sheesh. Yeah, that's definitely not a catch. That ball definitely hits the ground. Clemson goes up 7 with about 10.5 left in that game. All right, Action Jackson. Let me see. If anybody can expose that again, it's got to be either the number 1 or number 2 pound for pound. Ilya can for sure, but I don't know, man. Ilya looks so small in there with Oliveira, even though he put Oliveira out cold. But that's just because Oliveira just ran right into that right hand. He's so reckless. How you think Shevchenko Weili's gonna go? Like, I'm a huge Weili fan. Like, huge Weili fan. I actually want Weili to beat Valentina. I don't know. I'm torn on that fight because I really like Weili. I think on the feet that fight gonna be a lot of fun, but Valentina, these last probably like 3 fights, she's just been so grappling heavy. Whaley. And then let's see what else we got. We got Protez, Leon Edwards. How you going in that one? I'm going Protez on that one. Even though I think stylistically it's a much better matchup for Leon than his last 2 fights. But I just don't know where Leon's going to be at mentally after getting finished in his last fight at home. Like, I just feel like Leon's confidence in his head might not be in it. My random story today, I started writing and creating parody songs of a modern country rap album they play on the radio today. Did it as a joke, but I think I discovered my hidden talent. Bro, using it and go ahead and make you some tunes. Put it on JVR. I may have to make a career change and move to Nashville. Bro, go and throw it on JVR so I can hear it, Lazy. Go ahead. You got it, brother. I don't know why Leon took this fight. Who else is he going to fight, Action Jackson? He's got to fight somebody. You can't just hold the ranking up. You know what I mean? You got to fight somebody. I mean, he's number 3 at welterweight, right? Or something like that. Let me see. UFC rankings. Let me see where Leon's ranked. UFC rankings. Welterweight. Leon Edwards is 4. And he just got finished, so he's got to fight down. He's not gonna fight Usman. Gary's booked. Buckley just lost to Usman not too long, so he's got to fight down. Morales has a fight. Honestly, Protez makes sense. When you look at the rankings, it makes sense. You know, he's fighting down. Just unfortunately, fighting a killer. It's crazy to think how the last 2 Leon Edwards, Kamaru Usman fights looked and where they are in their career. Usman lost another fight to Hamzat, then beats Buckley, and it's like he's born again at welterweight. It's like he's right back in the hunt now. Notre Dame's playing Boston College. That'll be a scrimmage. Deep shot from Pavic. Oh, buddy's wide open. That's a touchdown, Vandy. I don't know how that happened. Somebody got lost. All right, we are under 1 hour until UFC Vegas 110. 1 hour. It's almost here. Let's see if they can pick up this 2-point conversion right here. Short. Oh, no, it gave it to him. 2-point conversion is good. Broke the plane with the ball. That was a really good play by that receiver. I thought he had a better shot against Buckley. Yeah, but you got to think, though, Buckley just lost too, so Buckley's got to fight down too, you know? Because let's see, Edwards is 4, Buckley is 7. Buckley can't fight up coming off of a loss. You know what I mean? He just lost to Usman, and Usman is 5. So Buckley has to fight back. I think he's short. I created a male-female duo that sings and raps. He's a new age country boy with a shiny truck. She's a city girl who longs to be from the sticks. There are biscuits and little gray. Hey, that's pretty creative, Lazy. They both need that. Exactly, actually. They both need that win. Already made the songs and videos, etc. The whole plan was to use them to drive traffic to JBR. You already know. Hey, by any means necessary, brother. By any means necessary. It brings a new element to JBR. I don't think this 2-point conversion is going to be good. It's a long review just for a 2-point conversion. If it's got to take this long, the call on the field's got to stand, no? Because if you this unsure, you. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. All right, onside kick. But yeah, ladies, you have to put that on so I can see what it sounds like. Onside kick, Texas recovers. That should definitely do it right there. I mean, I guess they got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute timeout, so Vandy can probably get the ball back one more time. They get a stop. There's gonna be a hold on Texas, probably, or illegal hands to the face, one of the two. Defensive face mask. That's tough. Excuse me. Hope I'm not getting sick. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, this is done. And they're using their timeouts on the top end of the 2 minute. Mm. Another timeout from Vandy. It's a good win by Texas. They still got life in the SEC. Just got one loss in conference to Florida. Everything they want still in front of them. Still got Georgia. Still got Texas A&M. They win both those games. Texas is probably in the playoffs. If Texas goes 10-2, definitely in the playoffs. It's a big if, but they are playing significantly better. Significantly. I think we're going to find out in 2 weeks when they go to Athens to play Georgia, though. Man, this game getting kind of sloppy coming down to the end. All right, 3rd and 7. Texas just runs the ball. That's smart. Vandy will take the timeout. Texas will punt the ball off, and then Vandy will get the 2-minute timeout as well. Oh, actually, they're in field goal range. Man, all the college football jobs open. Virginia Tech, UCLA, Oklahoma State, Arkansas, Oregon State, Penn State, UAB, Florida, Colorado State, and LSU. So many jobs available. I don't know if you're still in here, Jay Beers, but your BYU Cougs probably gonna be number 9 next week, brother. Oh, Texas is going for it on 4th and 6. See what we got right here. I think it might be offsides on Vandy. Man, these penalties, like, come on. All right, Texas, you got to punt it now. You got to punt. Oh, Duke. Duke not going away against Clemson. Man, bag Texas up 5 more yards. Miami got it 3rd and 5, only up 3. Carson Beck with all day. That's a big conversion right there for Miami. Duke's got 3rd and 2, down 7. Texas just got to keep the ball in front right here. Probably going to see a lot of 2-man under right here. Yeah, split safety coverage. I think that's a 4th down by Duke. They got to go for it, though. Down 7 with 2 minutes left. Incomplete pass from Vandy. This isn't really their game plan. Vincent, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. These morning games, we don't have anything too crazy going on. Just got a little bit of time before UFC Vegas kicks off. That's a big sack right there. Excited for the card? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I think it's definitely going to be a sleeper. Now we definitely need something after the way last weekend ended, you know. We definitely need some. We need the UFC to redeem itself this weekend. When cards seem to be bad, they turn out to be good. 100%. 100%. The Apex sleepers always deliver. I don't think they're bad, but people are perceiving it. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Whenever we get those Apex cards, people just automatically assume it's just a bad card. It's not bad, though. Should be a lot of fun. But yeah, let's see. View card. Yeah, the sleepy Apex cards. Usually deliver, and I hope they do. Vincent, how you feeling about UFC 322? We were talking about a little earlier. This is matchmaker expertise going on today. Bro, Steve Garcia, David Onama is going to be a banger. Because Garcia just goes for it, like in the first round. And Onama's game. He fought a bit more defensively responsible in the Giga fight. But before that, Onama was just a wild man in there. Wow, they picked it up on 4th and 19. Jeez. I'm itching to watch Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Yeah, brother. I was just talking about that's a phenomenal fight. Phenomenal fight. I'm curious to see how that plays out. Is Morales able to keep that on the feet, or if Brady can get it down to the ground? This card's gonna be second to none. Yeah, like 322 is definitely a banger. Let me ask you this, Vincent. Which card do you like better, 322 or 323? Because when 323 got announced, I was all about 323. But looking at 322, it's a nice card. Let me pull up 323. So 323, we got Muhammad Naimov versus Myron Santos. Ebo Aslan, I can't pronounce that dude's name. Jalen Turner comes back against Edson Barboza. Marvin Vettori versus Bruno Fajeda. That'll be good. Terrence McKinney, Chris Duncan. That's going to be a banger. Somebody going to get finished. Grant Dawson, Manuel Torres. That'll be good. Faraz Ziem, Nazim Sadikov. That's a banger. Mansour Abdul Malik versus Anton. Bro, 323 got bangers on here, dog. Brandon Moreno, Tatsudo Taira, Jan Blachowicz, Bogdan Guskov, Cejudo versus Talbot, Pantoja versus, bro, 323 is oof. 323. Really? You like 322 over 323? Bro, 323 got bangers on it, dog. I don't know, Vincent. I think I'm going 323, dog. Pantoja, Van, and then Marab Young. I think I'm going 323, dog. I think I'm going 323. 323, 322 sounds good, but I'm going 323. Myron Santos is now training for Fighting Nerds. Ooh, that's a good look. That's a real good look. Vandy got it down to the 5. Myron definitely got hands, bro. He definitely got hands. And got a legit reach, too, at featherweight. Evo versus Ebo going to be a banger, but Ebo is going to get rid. Yeah, man. I've been disappointed with Ebo Aslan, man. I thought he was going to do a little bit more, but he has not done anything, bro. Jalen Turner is back. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Touchdown, Vandy. Ellie Connor can beat him, I believe. Yeah, I think so too. Like Jalen Turner, man, I just felt like he had so much potential. And it was like he just got broken after that Dan Hooker loss. Uh-oh. It's a 3-point game. 21 unanswered for Vandy. I'm saying Billy B. Ebo changed it. Ah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Got you. Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. I got you, brother. I got you. Yeah, man. I was expecting some big things out of Ebo. It's a big onside kick right here. Under 30 minutes to UFC Vegas 110. Under 30 minutes. Korean Tyson going to be fun to watch too. And that's early on the card. So don't, bro, I am looking forward to seeing him against Phil Rowe. Because Phil, bro, you know Phil Rowe's got a 10-inch reach advantage in that fight, right? Like, don't be surprised if he's having some trouble getting inside. But I went with him though. But I was not liking that when I saw he's giving up 10 inches in reach. Oh, oh, it went out of bounds. It went out of bounds. It's Texas ball. Wow, Vandy had a chance. Wow. Wow. Vandy had an opportunity to get it, but it went out of bounds. It's going to be first down, Texas. That's ball game. Well, that'll do it for the football stream this Saturday. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go meet up with some people and watch the card. And I hope everybody enjoys it, has a good rest of your evening today. And we'll be back on Monday for Crosswalk. And then I'll definitely be doing, well, I mean, that's in 2 weeks. I was about to say a watch along for 322, but that's in 2 weeks. But yeah, I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great time during the card this afternoon. And I'll see you next time. Peace.